Most men over 60 think they've already figured it out. Masturbation? It's just a way to relax, release tension, maybe help with sleep. Simple, harmless, private. But what if the way you've been doing it, quietly, alone, for years, is silently working against your body? Not because it's wrong, but because it's too rough, too rushed, too disconnected. You're not alone if you've ever felt less sensitive down there, or needed more stimulation than before just to feel something, or finished feeling more numb than satisfied. Here's the uncomfortable truth. It might not be aging. It might be how you touch yourself. In this video, we're going to talk about something that no one teaches older men: how to masturbate in a way that actually preserves your sensitivity, strength, and confidence, instead of slowly draining it away. This isn't about judgment. It's about understanding your body at this stage in life and learning how to work with it, not against it. Because you deserve to feel alive, not just functional. I'm Dr. Lily Anderson. For over 20 years, I've worked as a urologist helping men over 50 protect their sexual health, not just with medications, but with real science-based habits that honor the body's natural design. And I'll tell you something I've learned after treating thousands of men. Pleasure doesn't have to fade with age. But if we don't adapt, if we keep using the same patterns we learned at 20, we risk slowly disconnecting from what our bodies truly need. In this video, I'll walk you through 3 simple yet powerful masturbation techniques that can help restore sensation, preserve erection quality, and most importantly, rebuild that sense of confidence and connection you may have lost. No shame, no awkwardness, just honest, gentle guidance. When you were younger, speed felt exciting. Rushing to climax was part of the thrill. But after 60, your body doesn't respond the same way. And that's not a flaw. That's biology. Most older men I speak to have one thing in common. Their rhythm is stuck on autopilot. Fast, repetitive, mechanical. The problem is this. When you overstimulate your nerves at high speed, you don't give your brain time to process the sensation fully. Instead, you trigger a surge of dopamine, your brain's reward chemical, too quickly. Over time, this constant rush dulls your sensitivity. It's like blasting loud music every day until you can't hear the melody anymore. Here's what to try instead. Slow down, way down. Find a steady rhythm that matches your breath. Imagine you're not chasing orgasm, but exploring the sensations. You'll be surprised what you start to feel when you stop rushing to feel it. Let your body set the pace, not your old habits. Many men unconsciously squeeze too tightly during self-stimulation. They think it helps maintain arousal or makes climax easier. But the truth is, excessive grip is one of the biggest reasons older men lose sensitivity over time. Your penis isn't built to handle years of compressive force. Tightly gripping the shaft over and over can damage nerve endings, reduce circulation, and overstimulate receptors to the point of burnout. Here's the test. If your hand ever feels sore, or your penis feels less responsive after you finish, your grip is likely too tight. Try this instead. Hold yourself with just enough pressure to feel warmth and contact. No more. Imagine you're holding something fragile and alive. Use lubricant, a lot of it. This reduces friction and helps your nerves stay receptive, not inflamed. Your goal isn't to simulate intensity, it's to protect your ability to feel real pleasure. Because pleasure that disappears after climax isn't really pleasure at all. Here's something most men never think about. Your breath controls your erection. When you're anxious, distracted, or watching porn that's too intense, your breathing becomes shallow, your chest tightens. And what happens next? Blood flow slows, nerves dull. Arousal becomes more effort than enjoyment. The more disconnected you are from your breath, the more disconnected you become from your body. So here's a simple reset. Before you even begin, close your eyes and take 5 slow, deep breaths. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 2. Exhale through your mouth for 6. Do this until your shoulders drop and your belly softens. Now, as you begin to stimulate, stay with your breath. Match your movements to its rhythm. When you feel tension rising, pause. Breathe. Continue. This isn't just relaxation, it's rewiring your nervous system. It teaches your body that pleasure is safe, slow, and something you deserve to experience fully. I want to tell you about someone I met recently. His name is Manuel. He's 67, a retired electrician. He came into my clinic looking embarrassed, eyes down. He said, "Doc, I don't understand. I'm eating well. I've cut back on porn, but I still feel numb. It's like my body forgot how to respond." He had no major medical issues. His testosterone was lower than in his younger days, but not dangerously so. What stood out to me was how disconnected he felt, like he was going through the motions without actually feeling anything. I asked him a simple question. "How do you touch yourself?" He blinked. "What do you mean?" So we talked about rhythm, pressure, breathing, presence. Turns out Manuel had been using the exact same routine since he was 20. Fast, hard, silent, eyes on the screen, breath held tight. He never once paused to consider how it was affecting his body. We made 3 small changes. He slowed down. He softened his grip. He started breathing again. And then something remarkable happened. 2 weeks later, he called and said, "Doc, I woke up this morning already halfway there. I hadn't felt that in years. It wasn't even about sex. It was just me, feeling alive again." He didn't need a pill. He just needed a new relationship with his body. And if Manuel can find that connection again after decades of silent habits, so can you. Let's talk about what's really happening inside your body, because once you understand why these small changes matter, everything starts to make sense. First, your nerves. The head of your penis, the glans, is packed with fine-touch nerve endings. They're sensitive, but also fragile. When you apply too much pressure over and over again, those nerves adapt. It's called tactile desensitization. In simple terms, the more rough, fast, and mechanical your stimulation is, the less your brain responds over time. It's not age, it's training. You're unintentionally teaching your body to feel less. Second, your dopamine system. Dopamine is your brain's pleasure signal. It spikes with stimulation, especially during intense, fast climax. But if it spikes too often or too abruptly, your brain starts to pull back. That's called downregulation. You need more and more just to feel the same level of satisfaction. It's the same mechanism behind addiction, only quieter. This is why men say things like, "I used to get excited easily. Now I need more porn, more pressure, more intensity to feel anything." Third, your circulation and pelvic muscles. An erection isn't just about hormones. It's a vascular event. Blood has to flow freely and stay trapped in the right places. When you're tense, holding your breath, hunched over a screen, your pelvic floor muscles tighten, your blood vessels constrict. Over time, this limits how well blood flows down there. But when you breathe deeply, relax your body, and take your time, you invite your nervous system to switch modes, from fight or flight to rest and arousal. This shift allows nitric oxide, a natural compound your body produces, to expand blood vessels and increase sensation. Think of it like this. Fast and forceful tells your body, survive. Slow and conscious tells your body, it's safe to feel again. That's the real difference. We're not just fixing mechanics, we're helping your nervous system remember how to feel and your blood vessels remember how to respond. And the good news? This memory can be rebuilt at any age. I know this might feel like a lot to take in, and maybe part of you is wondering, is it too late for me? Can these small changes really make a difference? Let me tell you what I've told hundreds of men just like you. Yes, it matters. Even now. Especially now. You've carried habits for decades. Maybe no one ever taught you differently. That's not your fault. But today, you know more. And that means you can choose something better. You don't have to become a different person overnight. You don't need to perform or prove anything. You just need to try something different. One breath, one moment, one time. The next time you're alone, give yourself space. No screen, no rush. Just your breath, just your touch, just curiosity. Don't worry about results, just notice. What does your body feel when you're not chasing pleasure, but listening for it? That's where healing begins. And yes, it's okay if it feels strange at first. Most men I work with say, "Doc, I didn't realize how disconnected I'd become until I slowed down." But when they do, something amazing happens. Not just stronger erections or better sleep, though that's part of it. What they really gain is confidence, that quiet, steady sense of being home again in their own body. And I want that for you too. So let's stop worrying about age. Let's stop apologizing for needing something deeper. Let's begin again with kindness. If this video spoke to you, if even a small part made you pause and think, I want to invite you to do something simple. Leave a comment below. Tell me what resonated, or just type "still learning" if you don't have the words yet, because you're not alone in this. There are thousands of men out there, just like you, quietly asking the same questions, carrying the same fears, and hoping for the same answers. And this space is for all of us. If you'd like more videos like this, gentle, honest, science-based, I invite you to subscribe. I'll be sharing more soon, like how to strengthen your pelvic muscles safely, or how to rebuild desire after years of numbness. But most of all, thank you for showing up today, for choosing your health, for being willing to begin again. You still deserve to feel. You still deserve to connect. And you're not too late, not even close.